Theme. That's right. Hello everyone and welcome back to Pokemon Shield. Last time, it's better to show on the map, we started the Crown Tundra. We didn't get too far in it, but you know, far enough. And major points for the main story, we started the Champion Cup. Leon was called by the chairman and completely missed dinner. So with the help of Team Yell, right down here, we've tracked them to Rose Tower. We're going to be battling our way through it. And judging by how they're our lowest levels, I think I want to start with George and Kato. Let's see if I got anything that can handle. The plan for the main story today, because I want to do more of the Crown Tundra and get some of that stuff done, we're going to be battling through Rose Tower, getting the champion back, and starting the second round of the Champion Cup to see who gets to fight Leon. Then we're going to go and do the DLC. Here we go. Whoa, it's huge in here. What in the world is this place meant to be? Listen, Happy. Don't know if you do this already, but I've heard Rose Tower was built on a power spot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. When we get up to the roof and have a bit of space, we can Dynamax our Pokemon. Which is all well and good, but less certain is whether this lift could get us to the top. Rose Tower has like 100 floors, right? You'll be leaving right now, so there's no need to worry about the lift. Intruder alert! Intruder alert! All staff are ordered to help remove the intruders from the premises at once. See, if Miss Oleana says so, then it looks like this is the end of the line for you kids. If I get rid of the intruders, I'll probably get a big bonus. We got Elijah from the Macrocosmos. Speaking of these evil teams while we're actually fighting them, I feel like the first 4 generations, well 5, no, up to Pokemon X and Y actually. So the first 6 generations of Pokemon kind of had the better evil teams. Let's start with when Iffy, Team Skull from Sun and Moon. They weren't exactly evil. They just blocked your way half the time, and that was about it. We need to speak with Chairman Rose. Tell us where he is. Get on the lift. The chairman's at the top of the building. Alright, we're nearly to Chairman Rose. Hold on, Lee. We're coming. Well, let's crack on. So, Team Skull mostly got in your way. There was a few bad things that they did, and by bad I actually mean like evil. But the Team Skull themselves aren't all that evil. It was just another evil team dragging them along. Let's see. I don't want to go over the team for Scarlet Violet because that's going to be the next game we stream. This is taking ages. What? I don't think we're at the roof yet. Why have we stopped? You two are gym challengers, aren't you? Thank you for taking part in Galar League's gym challenge. Yeah, I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to interfere with our work. We will drive you out to protect the many subsidiary companies housed here in Rose Tower. Behold the gloriously high-tech elevators of Rose Tower, able to withstand Pokemon battles. They are constructed by the subsidiary Macrocosmos Construction. This whole elevator shaft is nothing but double battles. And at least Hop joins us. Kinda makes it easier. A little. Shane and Matteo. But yeah, Scarlet Violet's team I will go over later when we actually play it. Which will either be Xenoblade next, just to finish that. Or straight up Pokemon... I think it's gonna be Pokemon Violet next. Only because of the special day coming up. So let's see. Okay, I know I'm missing one, but I can't think of what. Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, Screw. No, that actually is all of them. So, Team Rocket was actually a group that would, steal Pokemon, take money so they could buy more Pokemon. And they're the ones that made Mewtwo. So that they could conquer the world. Evil. In fact, they tried it in Johto as well with Gold and Silver. And their remakes. Heck, they tried again, not just in Let's Go, because that's just a remake. And counting Fire Red and Leaf Green, because those are just remakes. But of all games, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Team Rainbow Rocket. They tried again in a timeline where they actually won. If I've been defeated, I have little choice but to respectfully retreat. Yet I must ask once more that you please do not interfere with the Chairman Rose's work. The elevators of Rose Tower are constructed so that only the floor ascends, but that presents some dangers. Thus, the presence of these walls are constructed of light. You can thank Macrocosmos Construction for providing this wonderful technology as well. Wait, so the folks working in the tower can stop the elevator from the outside at any time. We're just trying to get to the top already. It seems like they're working themselves ragged for us. Let me heal them up. So the next evil team is actually two of them. Team Magma and Team Aqua. Depending on which version you're playing, it's the one that you face in Ruby and Sapphire. Also, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. We're now about 500 feet above the ground. I put MC Insurance. Do you have a life insurance policy? That is not a good thing to say to a... Wow. Kevin and Carla are next. Anyway, Team Magma wanted to get rid of the sea line. Like, get rid of the water in the region to make more land. While Team Aqua wanted to get rid of the land to get more sea. Evil, but they were completely misguided with their ideas. I mean, Hoenn was already what felt like, I want to say 40% water. Like, if they didn't put the HM for Surf in Gen 3, those games would be impossible. Then you got Team Plasma in Diamond and Pearl. And wow, they take the next step for Evil. Their idea was... I think it was just straight up world domination and entirely population extinction. George grew to level 62. It wants to learn Hydro Pump. It is the strongest special water type move with 110 special power. But it can miss, and I like your moveset as it is. Nobody can beat MC Insurance when it comes to our dedication to our work. This building's well over 500 feet tall. That's as tall as around 100 Machoke standing on top of each other. How do they measure that? And I guess the Pokedex and they could kind of estimate, but still. Team Plasma got what was coming to them, honestly. The upside. But for your idea to rewrite the entire world, actually the universe, and start over, getting trapped with Giratina, kind of fitting. You're nearly to the top, but you'll not be meeting the chairman. I've got no fear of heights. I work high in the sky, stirred much up for the lofty microcosmos air. Adeline and Justin. And then finally, well, not finally, there's two more teams. Next up is Team Plasma from Black and White. Oh boy. They basically took Team Rocket's plan and actually made it worse. And by worse, I mean more evil. Instead of just stealing people's Pokemon, which they totally did, they would have people release their entire box. Like, every Pokemon that they had back into the wild. So Team Plasma was the only one with Pokemon. And no one could challenge them. That was their idea. Which, in hindsight, is genius, but it totally didn't work. I want to swap to Corbin Takata just in case that would hit. then finally, Team Flare from Generation 6 and Legend ZA. They're not technically in ZA itself. Not like they were in X and Y. In X and Y, oh boy. They wanted to basically nuke the planet, making it so only they survive and they can recreate the world of their image fit. Like, that's crazy. Don't you presume to be the chairman? You're not on the same level as such a great man. You must know that in high rises such as this one, the higher up you go, the more important the people you find working there. Chairman Bush is at the top of the top. Not just this tower, but all of Galar. And they go away. Looks as though we're nearly there. Look sharp, let's do this. Imagine if every floor stopped you. Oof. Pop would run out of healing items. Oh, I can move. Look how big that elevator is, by the way. Welcome to Chairman Bush's exclusive space. Here, nearly 1,000 feet above the earth. So you got through all the special stuff that I had ordered to stop you. I would expect anything less of the trainers handpicked by Champion Leon himself. But I am afraid it's time for you to go home. Because I will not allow anyone to disrupt the great Chairman Rose. You shall be the first. If I beat you to pieces, then the Chairman will have no one to battle and thus lose heart. In that state, he will listen to anything the Chairman says. Macrocosmos' Oleana finally wants to battle. Something always seemed off about her. She starts with a Frostlass Ghost Ice type. With Frostlass, never let it use Hail. It has Snow Cloak. It can boost its evasion in Hail. Next up is Tassovita, a pure grass type, level 50. We got something better than a water type against it. And that is why we keep U-Tune on George. It's good against grass, and it gets it out. It went for a track that was kinda lucky that we have females on the team. Next up is Salazzle, a poison fire type. This is worth calling out on our team because it can have the ability to poison steel types and poison types. Be careful. But just hit it with an earthquake or any kind of ground type move and it goes down. Sahara going to level 64. I already know I want to switch. We're gonna go with Figo here. Here's a good piece of advice. If you're using Flygon, Garchomp, anything that has a 4 times weakness to ice, never ever let it fight a water type. Water types are one of the few types that can actually get ice type moves naturally. Because I think it's just going to keep using Recover. Although right now it's going down, even if it does use it next turn. There's a reason about swapping to Kato. I have been really meaning to show something about her. Let me check something. Nope, just regular poison. It's not badly. Ugh. Oh well. There we go. Kato going to level 63. And we're finally down to our last Pokemon. She has Garbodor, pure poison type, level 52. It's really good that we had that. With Dual Peck. This is something I never showed. G-Max Wind Rage. Georges is the only Gigantamax Pokemon we got. I saved up on the Max Mushrooms to get G-Max Corviknight. And she has G-Max Garbodor. This thing is sick looking in both ways. I like how you can see a train, a boat, a plane. It literally turns into a garbage dump for vehicles. It has weak armor, which lowers its defense but boosts speed. All that did is start up a sandstorm, and I'm completely immune to it because I'm a steel type. You didn't think that one through, did you? I'm surprised you outsped. So I think that was actually a speed tie. George going to level 63. I wasn't able to win. Oleana, you really are a hopeless woman. And we took your paycheck of $7,000. Yeah! This is inexhaustible. What was I thinking? Any gym challenger who made it this far would be no pushover. Under normal circumstances, I would have tried to delay you further. However, all the necessary wishing stars have been collected. Do as you wish. There's nothing to be done now. Typical Happy. You and Intellion are unstoppable. Everything I did to further the chairman's own goals. Leon, we've discussed this 100 times already, and you still fail to understand what's at stake? You, who is supposed to be our champion. I think I understand well enough. What I don't understand is why we ought to cancel tomorrow's tournament in order to solve a problem that's 1,000 years away from affecting any of us. What difference is one day going to make? My duty as champion isn't this madness. It's to carry out the championship match. That's what Galar wants, and what I want. It's what we've been looking forward to for so long. No, you don't understand. You still don't understand a thing. Look around us, Leon. Look at the Galar region stretched out before us. And know that the energy required to keep this brilliant, glittering world alive will be exhausted a millennium from now. The people of Galar today will no longer even exist. What Galar wants today hardly matters. The future is more important than just one day. We must act as quickly as we possibly can. We must take action in order to avert tragedy, so that all can look forward to a better future. In 1,000 years. Fine, look, I think I understand your concerns, Chairman. And I give you my word I'll help you with your plans, just as soon as tomorrow's match is over. Leave. You never showed when you were supposed to, so I got worried that something had happened. Piers and Marty and all those Team Yellow oddballs, they all helped us get here. I must apologize to you, if we made you worry at all. There are times when adults can't seem to have an honest discussion with one another. Sometimes our pride just gets in the way. Never mind all this, Happy. Let's head back to the hotel and we'll all grab dinner together, yeah? It's on me, so order whatever you fancy. If you'll excuse us, Chairman Rose. And I do hope you'll watch tomorrow's match. It's sure to be one for the history books. One for the history books. You still don't understand, young champion. No. I am going to change the course of history. The next evening, the Did you get enough sleep? You and your teams are the buds battling, but I've had butterfree in my stomach since I woke up. Sounds happy. The finals will be started shortly. I'm here to escort you to the stadium. What's all this? Didn't you learn your lesson yesterday? If you need another helping of Hopman's trusting Cinderace, I'll be happy to give you one. No, wait please. I'm not like those other league staff. I'm a good one, if I say so myself. I heard about what happened yesterday. Miss Oleana could be a little extreme in her desire to assist the chairman with his goals, I'm afraid. It seems she was cultivating her own group of league staff in secret to be deployed for, well, things like that debacle last night. But you have no need to worry about today's staff. All of us are here for the right reasons. Oh, that's what she says. I guess we trust her then, yeah, Hippie? Let's go. I can't wait another minute. Would you like me to show you the way to Winden Station? Why not? So let's be on our way. And we actually made it. So, because we won the first round, you'd think we're the ones who are going to face Leon immediately. No. This is where it gets iffy. This is it. Here at Winden Stadium, the greatest stadium in all of Galar. You're going to show everyone the greatest battle ever and set the world on fire. Not literally. So go get yourself checked in. Hey, we got a fan here. With Orbeetle. Challenger happy. Remember, the semifinals and finals are just speed bumps on your way to facing Leon. You have to win. I wonder who'll win. Give it your best shot, no regrets. Challenger happy. We've been waiting for you. Since you've won your way through the semifinals, you must face off against the gym leaders in the finals. And they won't be holding back. Whoever makes it through this final bracket will win the right to challenge the champion. Let's go. Yeah. We have to rematch the gym leaders in a tournament. All of them are here. Milo. My first match is against Raihan of all people. What rotten luck. But even if he changes the weather around, I don't plan on throwing in the towel so easily. Melanie. I won't be putting on a snowy battle for the crowd. I'll show everyone what a severe battle truly is. Kabu. I'll always push on and challenge myself so that I can go on as a Pokemon trainer for as long as possible. As long as you continue to push yourself, your brilliance will never fade. Alistair, my mask. It feels like it's gonna fall off. Nessa, long time no see. This will be a different sort of battle than you faced in the gym challenge. Those were basically test matches, but this is serious battle. They have all leveled up like crazy. There's one thing I want to see Sahara Ken, but that's not a good idea. Oh great, we won't have a single grass type. Ah, good. I think we'll be fine. We got 95 Momo Milks just in case. Pierce. I'd say I aim to win this thing. And I'll do it without using Dynamax to help everyone in Spikemoth reclaim their pride. And to see him smile once again. You're gonna be at a massive disadvantage then. I'm gonna win my way through every round, then I'll be the one taking on Leon. If I don't, then I fail to repay Duraludon and the rest of my team for their hard work. We'll be heading on to the pitch. The opening ceremony will be starting soon. And then you go. Me just taking off my shoes. This is not for the first match, I don't think. Just in case, who should we start with? Feagle is our lowest level, so... It goes without saying, but hello Galar, I'm your champion Leon. The chairman is tied up with some business, so I hope no one minds me stepping in order to lead to the greater heights as Blake returns to the Galar region. The time has come for you to battle it out until only the greatest challenger remains. And so on behalf of the chairman, allow me to say, let the final matches begin! Whew! I don't know why they have everything saying everything so fast. Wait, you! Who's that? A moment if I may. Does anyone here even remember me? I am Bede, the challenger who was forced to withdraw from the gym challenge. He's the challenger endorsed by the chairman Rose himself. I have a score to settle a challenger happy here. I am aware this is against the rules, but I must ask nonetheless. Let me battle him. I'll stake my career as a challenger of this bout. If I lose, I'll retire from being a trainer. Dang. What an unexpected turn of events. Former challenger Bede has come from one last battle. We are currently debating what to do with Challenger Bede. To all our viewers, both here and at home, if on telly, we ask that you please be patient. I know this is ridiculous of me, but I had to say something. Do something. Ever since you showed up, everything I've done has gone wrong. It was only Anna who asked me together wishing to start with the chairman. But then the chairman himself disowned me. And then that strange old lady comes out of nowhere and drags me into a boot camp on very tight Pokemon. Do you have any idea what I've been through? Covered in pig, dealing with quizzes and battles with very tight Pokemon every day. And here I am, pouring my heart out to you, when I've never lost my cool before. We have reached a decision, ladies and gentlemen. The champion himself has accepted Bede's sudden interruption. Is this the champion showing his love by giving every trainer a chance to grow stronger? Or is it a trial for Challenger Happy? My will hasn't broken yet. I also forgot about this, and I'm so glad we put Feagle first. Gym Leader Bede, Opal has officially retired. He starts with Mawile, a Steel Fairy type. I'd say Feagle can't beat it, but because it's immune to poison. We face too much to quit now. We've got no choice but to win. Mawile is level 51. And that thing is exactly why I always teach Feagle Bulldoze. So it can handle steel types. Always think ahead. I also got Fire Fang. So... and it missed. Luckily, we do get healing over time, so that's not too bad. We're about to get 3 level ups, so that's ridiculous. Rapidash, we have seen plenty of times because of Wadakashi. It is a Psychic Fairy, level 52. You can use your healing item, that's fine. Because we got Night Slash. Perfect. Luckily, with Feagle healing over time, it makes it a good tank. I could have gave it the leftovers, but if something uses Thief on it, that's kind of why I put the Black Sludge. They'd get poisoned instead of healing over time. Feagle growing to level 63. Mihara growing to level 64. 252 health is crazy. And Wadakashi growing to level 65. Next up is Gardevoir, another Psychic Fairy. Yeah, get used to that type combo. Mind you, our attack stat was lowered, so that's why we're not taking it out with one hit right there. I could use an X attack, but I don't want that hit thing hitting with boosted special attack. That could be bad. What's with that calm expression? Think you're gonna win? Finally, it is Hatterene, yet another Psychic Fairy. Level 53. And it can G-Max, so with that point of view, technically Feagle's in trouble. G-Maxes, I think, actually get different stats compared to just Dynamaxing. $297. That only did half? G-Max Smite. And yes, this is a G-Max Hatterene. Even if it doesn't look like it. Oh, great. We got confused. Now the question is, do I use a full restore? Hey, welcome in, Hannah. How's it going? How's your day going? Well, glad your day's going good. Mine's going good, too. I'm gonna do full restore. I can't risk it. I think we'll both go back to normal size, but that's fine. Please don't let us confuse again. How long have I played this game? A while. It's not my first playthrough. Let's see, for this save file though, I think this, on YouTube, this would be episode 13? I think I've only played a single GTA game, and that was one time because a friend happened to have it. I mostly play Pokemon games, some Mario games once in a while. Game series called Xenoblade I've been trying to stream, but we're taking a short break from it because coming up with that is a really hard section. Well, I lost. Looks like Challenger Beat was no match for Challenger Happy and his trusted team. Hey Beat, that was some match. Don't retire, just restart your Greek career. This isn't what I planned. If I was able to defeat it, then everything would be fine. If I lost, I was going to use retiring as an excuse to get away from the old lady. I just keep messing up my plans. Oh, thank you for following. I try to stream one, at least once, I think. Not once a day, I don't do Sundays, but I try to stream, Monday to Saturday. Saturdays if there's time and family stuff isn't happening. If everyone showed me out like this, I have no choice but to continue my training as the fairy-type gym leader. Though, I suppose with my talents I'll be able to overtake myself in no time. The stadium is filled with voices cheering on these two young trainers. Now, Challenger Happy, please head back to the locker room so that you can rest up from that unexpected match. I honestly forgot that Bede challenges you there, and I still put Feagle in the lead. Kinda lucky it was the lowest level. Well, I'd be happy to have you join. Once you're ready, please head onto the pitch. The finals are about to begin. I thought you could check that to see the schedule. Or not the schedule, like what the rounds are. United States here. That's cool you're from England. since you're new, Hannah, I want to show you the team. We got Fiegel the Drapian, Connor the Corviknight, probably the funniest name, George the Inteleon, Mihara the Bewerer. I love this thing. It's so powerful. Sahara the Flygon, which was our last team member, and Wadakashi, Japanese for cotton candy, with the Galarian Rapidash. Let's see. Who do I want to start with? Let me check moves and... I'm also looking for someone who is good against most things. Well, nice to meet you too, Hannah. Glad you could join. You know what? We're gonna start with Mihara. With its fighting moves and normal moves, we could get a lot of neutral damage in there. The time for waiting is over. The finals of the Champion Cup are about to begin. PC or PlayStation? I actually don't have either. Well, I have a computer, but this is actually on the, well, probably obvious, but it's on the Switch. And something I never said on stream yet, because I was trying to save it for a surprise, I do have the GameCube that I could do games for. And then the Switch has some systems. Actually, I could show them off. Let's see, we got the... I got the Game Boy, the NES, the SNES. If I had Online Plus, I'd have the Game Boy Advanced, the Nintendo 64, and I believe the Sega Genesis is on this. Yep. The two trainers to face each other in the first battle are the trainer endorsed by the champion himself, Challenger Happy. For now, I just play games here. I'm actually new to streaming because this is, let's see, the end of March, so this would be third month. His opponent is the Raging Wave, the master of water types, Nessa. I've always wanted to do streaming because it just seemed fun, and finally got the push I needed to start it. Well, thank you. I can tell you go stronger since you faced me in Holberry Stadium. I've got to hand it to our undefeated champion. He's got a proper eye for talent too. I will actually be, right now I am 26, but if you do want to rejoin for a specific day, 2 weeks from now, well, not now, but 2 weeks from yesterday, there's going to be a special stream, and I don't want to spoil what it is. But something big happens that day, so I'm going to be trying to stream Animal Crossing, Violet, and Shield again, so we'll see how that works. Well, if you do join, join if time allows. I don't want to force anyone. Do you know why? It's because I, Nessa, am going to defeat both you and Leon. I'm not going to underestimate you again. Sure, you can suggest something. I am trying to figure out OBS Studio, but it feels like I'm walking through a maze with no exits. I use Dynamax to push you out to see it beyond the horizon. A bit far. Gym Leader Nessa, round 2. I'm actually working on that. My older sister is actually really good at like drawing, and she's a heck of an artist. I actually asked her if she could make like a banner for me that I could put on the channel. Both for my YouTube channel, which is, well, I could go over that at the end, and the Twitch account would have the same banner. She's just busy with life and family stuff. Sonia might be disappointed, but I'm gonna wash away your team. Alright. Nessa starts with Golisopod, a bug water type. Level 51. This thing's dangerous, but it does have a weird gimmick. All you have to do is get to half health, and it runs away. Its ability will always be emergency exit. Pelipper. Pelipper is a water flying type, level 51. I think when she was the gym leader that we had to face, she had level 20s. And I think her ace was level 25. These gym leaders are not holding anything back anymore. And the tailwind stops, so that's good. She brings Golisopod back out. I'd say it's better to one-tap that water bug, but it's actually pretty defensive, so it's hard to. Next up is Seaking, a pure water type. I have to keep track of her Pokemon because she's going to use the G-Max at the end. It is just a Seaking. I have so many of these. That was a steel type move, so. But again, it's just a Seaking. Their stats aren't that great. Next up is Barraskewda, pure water type. Because they're down to 2, I'm going to be swapping back to Mihara. I know exactly what their final Pokemon is, and yeah, you might want a fighting type or grass type. I'm more surprised she doesn't have a water ground type. You can find 2 different kinds in the wild area. Now I just gotta hook you up speed and one tap again. Sahara going to level 65. Her last Pokemon is Drednaw. Water Rock type, 10 G-Max, level 53. Which is why I really want to beware for this. I just hope it goes first and can get that critical hit again. For 100 health or 500, I don't know. I don't know if this thing can actually... I don't know if Mihara's going to take a hit. Its special defense isn't the best. Alright, Max Knuckle. Not quite a one-tap. G-Max Stone Surge, there's no chance. Oh my gosh, it survived with 10 health. Mihara tanked it like a champ. 10 HP is what we won on. Mihara earned that level up. Going to level 65. Mikado growing to level 64. I thought for sure Beware was going to go down. Yeah, no problem handling our surging might. It's no wonder that you won. $16,000 for that. And the winner is Happy. He defeated Nessa during the gym challenge and now has pulled it off again. You and your Pokemon are just too much. Even with my Dynamax partner, you withered our waves and stood firm. Now that I think about it, Sonia was saying something about how amazing you were. I wish I paid more attention to what she was talking about. I bet everyone at Gallows got their eyes on you now. You defeated my team, so now you've got to fight that current all the way to the end. Now don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. The second battle of the first round will begin shortly. These are the results of the first round. And I think now you can check this. Now, I swear it's probably before they updated. So I think we're up against the Ghost one. So I think I could go Feagle. Ladies and gentlemen, we're already at the second match of the finals of the 4 remaining challengers. Which 2 will be left for the final match? If you're just tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, we witnessed quite the surprise during the finals here at this year's Champion Cup. As the former gym leader, Bede, stormed the stage, but Happy was having none of it. This year's top challenger made quick work of him before washing away gym leader Nessa. And it is Alistair. And now to take upon, here comes gym leader Alistair, the boy known far wide as the silent school-age star. Alistair, you look well. I remember you. You were the strongest gym challenger I had. So I reckon. We should battle. Surprisingly, he's opened up. Gym leader Alistair, round 2. Start with Dusknoir, pure ghost type. Funny enough, I could have also started with Beware, who has Shadow Claw. Everyone's looking. I want to hide, but I'll fight. Dusknoir is level 52, so these are getting stronger. And we dodged its Rock Tomb. Of course it has a full storm. And Dusknoir goes down. Feagle goes to level 64 and Wadakashi is 66. Next up is Shades of Lore, a Ghost Fire type. I believe it has Levitate. This one might have Flame Body. I don't even think it gets Levitate, actually. I was hoping that would miss. We're now burnt. Well, since we're burnt, I can touch it now. George going to level 64. Next up is Cursula. I want to say that's a pure ghost, but I don't remember what offhand. Well, it's not a water type, I can tell you that. And Cursula goes down. Next up is Poltergeist, a pure ghost type. Let's see. Okay, that was a good swap in time. Because it did protect. Beware with the critical hit. My very last Pokemon. How lonely. How frightening. Is Gengar. Ghost Poison type. Level 54. This will G-Max just like his first round. We resist Max Darkness. And we're immune to its actual special move, which is, Ghost. Max Phantasm. And we one-tap it, I think. Yep. Like I said, Beware is just dangerous. Joshua Happy has done it again. What a performance, he sails right through. Crumbs. That was ace. Give me your best out there. I'm mad about strong trainers. Our seemingly unstoppable challenger is headed for the final round. But who will meet him there? Will it be I-Pass on Dynamax and Piers or the Dragon Lord himself, Raihan? Yeah, you could probably guess it's gonna be Raihan. The next match will decide it, so don't go far from your screens. Yeah. We beat Nessa. Alistair actually beat Melanie. Piers beat Kabu, and then Raihan beat Milo. That was the first round. We beat Alistair, and Raihan beat Piers. Whoa! Raihan gloriously defeated Piers. Yeah, that's expected. One, he's the final gym leader. So you shouldn't be forcing your way in here. Sorry, Happy. I thought my bro could get revenge for me, but he lost to Ryan. You look so sloppy out there because people think we're both. You look so sloppy out there because people are gonna think we're both weak because we're related. Get it wrong, sis. Ryan's just that strong. But I was able to show everyone in the audience how amazing a proper battle without using Dynamax could be. Alright, I get it. But that's exactly why I wanted you to win. I still thought it was a brilliant battle, though. I'm counting on you to win, Happy. Got that? I'll be cheering for you. Decided to come in for a chin break just before the final match. Ryan's waiting for you on the pitch. We're looking forward to a right good battle. Raihan was the biggest hurdle of the gym challenge. So, we're going to be going George. Let's see, you got the expert belt. Flagon will need a hold item. I wish I had Ice Beam, because that I do have Icy Wind. With 55 power, it's not gonna be enough. Oh well. Here it is, the last match of the finals. Who will earn the right to challenge the unbeatable champion Leon? Will it be the brilliant Rising Star challenger Happy? Or will it be the only trainer that Champion Leon calls his rival? The Tamer of Dragons, Raihan! You're really something else, kid. You made it all the way here. I guess that's why the champion himself endorsed you, yeah? Leon's my rival and he chose you. So I gotta first prove I'm better than you if I'm to beat him. I've reworked my whole team, and I'm all set geared for one-on-one battles. You might be thinking you beat me once already, but if you think I'm the same Raihan you faced in the gym challenge, you'll soon regret it. His gimmick is still the same. He loves changing the weather on you. Gym leader Raihan. Round 2. Starts with Torkoal, a pure fire type. So much for being the Tamer of Dragon. It has Drought. This will cause Sunny Day first thing. That's Drought. It gets the sunlight burning real harsh. Yeah, I don't care. Rain Dance. And we took it out before we could use Solar Beam. Sunny Day makes it to Solar Beam, doesn't take that first turn to recharge up. Next up is Goodra, who actually likes the rain. Oh, it has Thunder. Alright. You're gonna go for Thunder again, I'm betting. Luckily, we got a Flygon. And it has Dragon Claw. And Goodra goes down. Mihara going to level 66. And the rain stopped. Next up is Turtonator. A Dragon Fire type. Level 54. Don't hit it physically. Its back will explode, hurting your Pokemon. With one Bulldoze, it goes down. Oh, that was actually Earthquake. Sahara going to level 66. Next up is his Flygon, level 54. Yeah, there was no crushing mine outspeeds. Mine has a plus speed nature. Three level ups. Figo goes to level 65. Kato going to level 65. And so does George. Last up is Duraludon, a Steel Dragon. This is where things are gonna get iffy. G-Max Duraludon. Before, his gym battle was a 2-on-2. This makes it a joke. The only reason why this thing was terrifying was because it had something supporting it. Without that, it's just another dragon to take out. I really hope we can take this. And Flygon survives. And he did a full restore. But that's fine. That's fine. We can do the same thing to you. And we take it out that time. Katakashi was so close. Losing in the finals is pretty rough, but I suppose I'd better take a quick shot to remember it by $8,000 for that. Challenger Happy Season's victory! The lovely Pokemon and I have become much stronger than we were before. We blew right past us, beyond anything I'd imagined. I'm still pretty young myself, but it just goes to show there's always someone younger coming up, reaching far further than you'd ever dreamed. And you got your whole future ahead of you. Keep up that momentum. Prove that Leon's not unbeatable. Number 718, Challenger Happy, has achieved a dazzling triumph. The trainer who was endorsed by the champion will now face the very man who endorsed him. And we win. Alright. The big moment's finally here. I just came to cheer you on, you know. Still, it's not easy picking sides. After all, it's the showdown between my big brother and my rival. Who should I really want to win more? Right, you reckon I should cheer for Happy too, don't ya? Couldn't agree more. After all, we did start this thing out together way back at Postwork. He'll actually have the starter he picked at the start. So if you're the one who takes Cinderace, he'll actually have Rillaboom out, the grass type starter. So you better beat Lee, you hear? If anyone could beat the unbeatable champion, it'd be you. Let's do this. The tense, still air on the pitch, and the exact opposite from the audience cheering and yelling. They're both fantastic, wouldn't you say? But remember, the audience is also a bit cruel. They want nothing more than to see one of us lose, after all. I can fill you with absolute fear knowing that, but I absolutely love pushing past the fear. I love giving it everything I've got as a trainer and seeing my team give everything they've got to seize another victory. It's the greatest feeling in the world and I can't get enough of it. I can feel my partner's itching I can feel my partner's itching with anticipation inside the Pokeballs. We're gonna have a real champion time. I'm the Galar's Region's champion, Leon. Me and Charizard and the rest of our team will use all our knowledge and experience to crush you completely. Wait, hold on. Hey, look at the monitor. What's that on the big screen? Hello there, Leon and Happy. Just letting you know. I think it's time I brought about the darkest day. For the sake of Galar's future, of course. But I'm in a bit of a pickle. The energy released by the darkest day is too much for us to contain. I'm sorry it's come to this, but it's you who forced my hand, Leon. You refused to listen. Lee, Happy. That video stream, that was from Hammerlock Stadium, right? What in the world did the champion do? Or the chairman? Not the champion. I don't know. But everything he was saying yesterday, did he really pull this crazy stunt to solve some problem 1,000 years in the future? I've got to go see what's going on. The champion, I have to go. I should have realized what the chairman intended to do before it came to this. I'll take responsibility for fixing this mess. This is the real champion time. But Lee, you're terrible at directions. What if you get lost along the way? I won't help my brother, Happy. I've got to. But I can't even manage to beat you, so what sort of help could I ever be? You can help. Easy for you to say. Hold the phone. The chairman was talking about the darkest day. That's the thing where the sky went all dark once, ages and ages ago, right? What does he mean he's bringing that about? Where did we even hear that name? the statue of the hero. That statue of the hero with Motostoke. Sorry. Sonia said something back then, didn't she? Though it turned out to be wrong, since there were actually two heroes and all that. Still, those two managed to bring an end to the darkest day with the Sword and Shield Pokemon. Sonia thought the Pokemon might still be sleeping somewhere though, right? We should try to find them, Happy. But we'll just start looking. Back in the slumbering world? That's it! I'm sure it's gotta be in the slumbering world. That illusion you tried to fight off that day. It must have been one of the Pokemon that was supposed to be sleeping there. Let's go back to the slumbering world. If we're lucky, we'll find something that can help. Huh? Happy and Hop? Oh, I completely forgot about the championship match. What are you two doing here? Have you been watching the news at all? The tournament is off, Sonia. The chairman saw to that and to sending the entire region into a state of havoc. Huh? What? What happened while I was researching things in the slumbering world? Well, for starters, this great black storm or something reaching over Hammerlech Stadium. What are they calling it? The darkest day? It's thrown everything into disarray. Still, I'm sure we don't need to worry too much. The unbeatable champion will be able to take care of everything. Won't he? Hold on a tick, man. Did you say the darkest day? Darkest Day is the name for the black storm that nearly brought the Galar region to ruin in ancient times. So what are you here for? To search for the shield? I suppose if the legends are true, that the Sword and Shield Pokemon should be able to prevent the Darkest Day from coming to pass. They may be just what we need to beat back that black storm. Okay, take this. You should head into the sleeping world. I'll catch up to you once I'm done looking into something that's been bothering me. Max revives. All that matters is that you do what you can. You've become a fine Pokemon trainer after all. Ready for this, Happy? I wonder if we're about to head straight into a wall of fog again. Not that it bothers us now. We've grown loads stronger and so have our Pokemon. Going into that forest after Hulu that day. That was the start of everything, wasn't it? The legendary beginning, really. I reckon whatever we're about to see will be pretty legendary itself. Let's head in and add another page to our tale. This time, Pokemon will pop out like that. I will be right back. Sorry about that. The dog started barking at nothing. You could find Galarian Weezing here. Alright, you could get Coughing way before this, so it's not that big of a deal, but still. The Misty Seed, this will boost special defense on Misty Terrain. It's a one-time item. There's a bit of water with a life orb that will boost your attacks, but at the cost of damage over time. There's nothing up there. Dang it. I'm gonna catch this just to have it. It's bugs of the netball. This is Orbeetle, the Pokemon our fan had. Wadakashi going to level 67. Orbeetle is a bug psychic type, the 7-spot Pokemon. It emits psychic energy to observe and study what's around it. And what's around it can include things over 6 miles away. It's a decent type combo that you can get pretty early. I mean, I believe its first form is literally on Route 1. We get a Mental Herb, another one-time item that shakes off any binding move. When it appears across this log, you get a Sparkle that has an Elixir. Great item there. And TM86 Phantom Force. This will make it so, yeah, your Pokemon hides in the shadows, and then the next turn, it attacks. Even if the Pokemon, even if the opponent uses Protect, it still hits them. I just want to see if something can allow that. I doubt it. Yeah. Just wish we had Ice Beam. That would have been nice, like. But nothing I could do about that, so. I mean, I could try to fight, raids, but I didn't think this was out here. If you want the Galarian Stunfisk, right now is the best time, because that's going to be the highest level. Only level 48, though. Compared to the rest of the team, that's weak. The Smoke Ball. This lets you flee from any encounter regardless of your speed. What's with this fog? It's even worse than the first time we came here. really here. The Sword and Shield Pokemon, I knew it! Okay, bye-bye. Hey, where you going? We need your help over here. Dude, what in the world are you doing? What? Come off it, Sonia. You must have seen that, right? Those Sword and Shield Pokemon, they were right in front of us. But then they disappeared into the forest. You sure hope you haven't lost the plot. There was no one here but the two of you. Wow. Those were just illusions or something? Listen, I dug into some literature from other regions and I finally found something. Mentions of the sword Pokemon, Sakian, and the shield Pokemon called Samazente. The writing said that those two Pokemon were born somewhere beyond the slumbering world. Somewhere long ago. Ta, Sonia, thanks for digging into it. Even if it's just an illusion or whatever. We did manage to find that Pokemon again. Maybe the sword and shield that those two used to carry are still here too. We should take a look at that. Now that's something you don't see every day. This place definitely feels like the stuff of legend. See that, Happy? The sword and shield. The legends were really true. If you are playing Pokemon Sword, you actually pick up the rusted sword instead. We get the rusted shield. It is said that a hero used this shield to halt a terrible disaster at ancient times. But it's grown rusty and worn. That settles it. I'm taking the sword. Wow, look at the state of this thing. It seems like it might fall to pieces if you so much as look at it funny. I don't know if these rusty old things were really able to start the next day, but, well, guess it can't hurt to have them along. Let's hope they bring us some good luck. Maybe the Pokemon themselves are still asleep somewhere. So it seems that we're on our own if we want to go to Hupley. This is all the help we've got. We have to go to Hammerlock Station, but I think that's a good stopping point for the main story. Let's see if we can now. Nope. So tomorrow, when we do the main story, we will be going to Hammerhawk and stopping the Darkest Day. And then fighting the champion. For now, I think I want to go back to the Crown Tundra. Get some stuff started here. Try to get a little bit stronger for what's up ahead. First, I want to go to the Isle of Armor and check something, because I think... Oh, wow. Sorry about that. No, we don't have any jobs out. There it is. How many watts do we have? Because I don't think I have many. Yeah, just 6,000, so that's not even enough to upgrade. So, last time when we did the DLC, which was the Crown Tundra, we have to get... I think it's 8? Yeah, I think it's 8 entire ore for this area. You could do max weights, but... they're not exactly my favorite thing to do. I meant to switch. Oh, great. That, and I want to turn online mode on. Oh boy. See, for the rest of today's stream, we're just gonna be trying to get those carrots, and let's see what happens. I'm mostly gonna be focused on the main story until it's done, so we can start Violet before the 12th of April. And we caught it. Oh, Frostlass gave us Shadow Ball too, as well as a piece of the Dynite Orb we need. Frostlass is the Snowland Pokemon, an Ice Ghost type. It spits out cold air of nearly negative 60 degrees Fahrenheit to freeze its quarry. It brings Force of Prey back to its lair and neatly lines them up. Yes, it makes ice statues of people to look at. Ghost types are creepy. That Modest Mint could be really good. Naive. So that gives, I think, plus speed minus special defense. I think I could get that monument to George. Changing its nature to modest, plus special attack minus attack. Giving him even more damage to focus on. Oh god, that's a 5-star Gyarados. I don't have anything that's good against the Gyarados. So... I think George would be best. I could teach Feagle Thunderfang, but it would take normal damage from its really strong water moves, and everything else would take normal damage from it. And it's not like we have any other thing that's like level 60. So, yeah. Actually, let's not do the Gyarados. Nido and Mail. Probably soon we're gonna call it, but well, we got Poison Jab. That's not bad. Nidoran is the Poison Pin Pokemon. Pure Poison type. Small, but brave. This Pokemon will hold its ground and even risk its life in battle to protect the female it's friendly with. Really hoping for Ice Beam, because or at least a good ice move. Let's see how much we have. So I got 5. At least we're getting rare candies. Metronome. This will boost a powerful move every time you use it in a row, but the power resets once you use a different one. That's a G-Max. I don't have an ice type move to help deal with that. I think I'm good. Well, there are so many G-Max forms, more than you'd think. It's actually easier just to do regular regular raids than just get the max mushrooms in the DLC. Another prism scale. Right here's the giant's foot. Be careful around here. There are so many Pokemon that can attack. Like Archon here. Archon? Whichever. Yeah, it's mostly Copperajah, which is the giant steel elephant. Let's see what's across here. Thought you could get it by running around. What's this? TR-58 Dark Pulse. It is a dark type special move that can make your opponent flinch sometimes. Into the cave, I guess. I don't know where I'm going. It's just exploration, I guess, for the rest of the stream. Another rare candy. That's gonna be good for Cubflow. Because I do want to get that up to like level 65 maybe? Pinette Lucario is TR-18 Leech Life, which we've seen. Fegal actually used to have it. Trying to see if I could get those ores just by getting these items. Oh! This area, okay. The Frigid Sea. It has steel. As well as Tier 2 go. If there's any time for me to recommend getting something now before the champion fight, it's a rock type move. Five-star Golbat? Nah. Now, if I remember right, yes, you can find Avalugg. So if you want that. And they're pretty high level 63, so that could be good to put on a team now. Dive Bow. Not that great. TR-03 is Hydro Pump, if you would want that for a team, for a move. I'm happy with Snipe Shot. You know, it can miss, but not as bad as like 85 accuracy, so. Oh, we hit the edge of the map. Cool. It is an ice type. I might be able to get Ice Beam from this. Hopefully. Maybe. Really hoping on it. I mean, we're too strong for this thing, so. This is Moochum. It is the pre-evolved form of Jynx. Oh, heads up, Streamwatch now. I'll be saying this as it gets closer to this day too. It's not about the 13th. Don't worry about that, because that's the day that where there's the special stream. This Thursday or this Friday maybe. A different location will be happening, which when I do streaming. I'll be at my dad's for the week. So up until the 12th, it's from the 3rd to the 12th. I'll just be at my dad's, just hanging out. So, small heads up, but once we hit Thursday's stream, and I'll remind you guys about it at the start of it, if I remember. And we got the ice beam. Oh, that's so nice. That is immediately going on George. Oh, we can now deal with Grass Dragon, Grass Flying. Oh, that's gonna be great. George, you better be able to learn this. Yay! This is what I've been waiting for to get rid of Rain Dance for. Ice Beam! It is a 90 power special move that can freeze a target. And this gives George his final ideal move that I want. George can learn Dark Pulse too. Or Shadow Ball. Oh, which is stronger? Dark Pulse is 80, Shadow Ball is 80, and they're both 15? I think I'm gonna go Dark Pulse instead of U-Turn. U-Turn has been great, but we finally have a way to actually hurt grass types now. So, yeah. Let's get... Yeah. How long have I been live? Oh, wow. Okay. Not too bad, but I do want to try wrapping it up soon. Kung Fu growing to level 41. Wanting to learn Bulk Up. Iron Head could be good because that's good against Fairy. But trust me, you're gonna want to do all this. Dynamic Punch is a 100 power, 50 accurate fighting type move. If it hits, it'll confuse the target. It is not worth it. Level 46 now, and then we can say level 49 because 3 rare candies. Counter could be helpful instead of Detect. Close combat we've seen with Beware. Alright. I'm gonna call it there. We didn't get the carrots, but at least we got some more exploration. Yeah. You gotta take it where you can. Let's just see what this one is. That's an apple. Nah. That's scary. 5-star Affleck? No. Alright, so I think this is a good time to stop. So I'm gonna fly back to the main story. If this continues the story for a little bit, like just them talking that we made it to the town, it's fine. Okay, good. Next time on Pokemon Shield, which will probably be tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow. We're gonna see what the heck the Chairman Ross did to stop the champion match, and what that giant explosion was that interrupted the match in the first place. Gotta have to put a stop to him. Gotta stop that darkest day. Ending stuff before I actually cut it out. Like, cut off the live. Twitch, you have the link to my YouTube channel. And YouTube, you have the link to the Twitch. But now, both have a link to a Discord server with a fellow streamer named Freak with a Pen. Check him out. Big credit to him for letting me actually share his server and put it up as my link. Definitely check out his channel if you can. Very appreciative for that. But he streams once in a while, I'll stream once in a while. Check us both out. For now, I think that's gonna be it. Have a good day.